Hey guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about case mapping today for OP-05. So basically, I bought a case of OP-05. It was the first and only and probably the last case that I will buy, and we'll get to that in a second. But this set is awesome, and obviously for everyone who's involved right now, everyone knows how difficult it has been to get product. I pre-ordered this set before OP-04 even came out, so I got it for MSRP, and I'm in Canada, so I think it was like 124, something like that, Canadian at the time per box. Honestly, I thought about canceling my case so many times. The reason being is it's just so expensive, and we'll get into a lot of the pricing and stuff in a second. But for those interested, I just wanted to go over some case mapping, go over some of the case hits, and talk a little bit about what the overall experience was like. Ultimately, I didn't cancel it because I figured by the time that I had it in my hands, I was like, well, the prices of these boxes have gone up so much. I could sell this and gain a profit off of it, but I'm likely never gonna buy a case again. So if you know what, this is the anniversary set. I already ordered it. It's already paid for. It's in my hands right now. Let's just open it. And so I got the box probably because I was out of town for when it arrived. So I got the box on Christmas, and I started opening it, and I've gone through half so far, and I have half of it unopened. And so yeah, I just want to talk about it. So this is a really crappy drawing here, but just wanted to give a bit of a visualization. The way I opened it was kind of weird. So when I opened the case, there was boxes lined up all facing with this direction. So technically, I guess this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why, but I decided to open it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for some reason. But anyways, that's just the way I did it, and I want to talk about some of the hits that I got, because it was kind of interesting. I'm just grabbing some cards over here. Yeah, so let's start talking about this. Where is my Okay, so basically yeah, so the first box that I opened, which was I guess the last box, and this is the top row, by the way. This is all the top row. I opened the first anniversary card. Now you get 2 of these per case, and then I don't know where it went, but I also opened the regular art of this as well as this card. And then hold on just a second, should show you the SRs that I got. And then 2 Dawn per case. I really like that they're doing 2 per case. Then we got Captain Kidd, Ulti, Pika, Rob Lucci, Rebecca, and double NL. So I've noticed since OP-04 now, we've been getting repeat hits, or maybe it was OP-03, repeat hits of SRs. To be honest, I think I would rather just have one of each. It's just easier that way for collection, because sometimes you could get lucky and get an SR that is expensive, but you could also get 2 that aren't. When I was opening OP-04, I got a whole bunch of doubles of the Miss All Sunday, but I really needed Sabos and Luffy's, so I had to get that later. But yeah, so this was the first box. So 7 SRs, 2 Dawn, these 2 plus the Gear 5 Luffy regular art. I don't have it at the moment, but yeah. And then the second, so that was box number 1. That was this one. And box number 2, my girlfriend actually opened this for me, and we got the NL leader, and we got the SP Nami. So I was really excited about this. This was basically the only SP that I wanted. I haven't been too much of a fan of the designs, but I'm a Nami fan, Nami collector, so really excited for this. And this is also the most expensive SP, so getting to pull it meant that I didn't have to also spend extra money to buy it, so that was good. And then oh, there it is. There's the Gear 5 Luffy. So this is what I got from the first box. So just to bring that back. So this was the first hit. Let's put this to the side. And yeah, so along with the second box, we got the 2 Don. And then we got Sabo, Koala, Law, Ulti, Borsalino, second Borsalino, and we got an NL. So again, this one we got a double hit of the NL. But other than that, like, you know, this was a great box. Like NL leader and Nami, and at the time NL was, I mean, NL still at the time of this video is still doing great. But yeah, that was the second box. So based on my little mapping here, so this one. And then I opened box number 3. And in that one, we got another leader box. I was really excited because we got Sabo. And I've been trying to play Sabo, so I was really excited for that. And then we got 2 rare alt-arts, X-Drake and Moncherie. And I've been noticing, I think, because I know it's when you get a leader, you either get the SP, like you did with NL and Nami, or you get 2 alt-arts. Now, I think, my speculation is that when you get a leader and you get 2 alt-arts, you get 2 rare alt-arts. I don't know if you get a super rare alt-art, but I could be wrong on that, but that's just what I've noticed. And then 2 Don, and we got NL, Koala, Ulti, Rob Lucci, Borsalino, Kid, and Rebecca. So we actually did get one of each on this box. So this was really good hits there, and I'm very excited with Sabo. And then the next box, so box number 4, which was this one, it's another leader box. Now I pulled the SP Kaido and the Sakazuki leader. Now I don't have the Sakazuki leader on me right now because I actually just sold it yesterday. The reason that I sold it is because I generally try to collect one of everything, but I hate Sakazuki. Like, he did my boy so dirty. So that's one card that I know for sure that I would not miss in my collection. Even if I have an entire leader collection, that's the only one that I'm missing, I don't care. And so it's also luckily for me the most expensive leader, and I sold it, and I'm gonna probably use like the money from that to buy the last 2 leaders that I'm missing, which we'll get into in a second. But along with this, we got 2 Don, Kid, Koala, Rebecca, Law, Lucci, Sabo. So this was also, we got one of each, like individual super rares, like no doubles. So every time we get no doubles, like I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so that was that box. And then 2 more boxes to go. Next was number 5. And it was another leader box. This is the last leader box that I got. And we got Bello Betty and Zoro and Bello Betty leader. So as I was saying with the first, like with the Sabo box, like these are both rare alt-arts. So I'm wondering if when you get a leader and you get 2 alt-arts, maybe they're supposed to be rares and not SR alt-arts, something like that. Or even like a CC secret alt-art. But yeah, so this was this box. Also really excited about this because I really wanted to pull Bello Betty, really like the character. We got 2 Don, Rob Lucci, Sabo, Law, NL, another Law, Sabo. So we got a repeat there. Oh, and Pika. So I think even in the last one that I was, the box before this, there was a Pika. So yeah, I took the Pikas from the last 3 boxes because I put it into one of my decks. But yeah, a Pika. I was like, yeah, why do I only have 6? So yeah, that was SRs there. And then the final box the final box. I thought this was gonna be a dead box because I got a secret Kaido and a Gadatsu altar. And I remember like I was opening this one with my girlfriend as well, and we were basically like, well, I was like, okay, well, we pulled the secret, we pulled the altar, so this looks like a 2-hit box, and there was like 2 packs left or 1 pack left. And then so I'm not, at this point I'm not really paying attention, I just like letting her open the last pack, and then she pulled this, and this was the second Oda drawn anniversary card. So that's what we got here. And then on top of that, the SRs and stuff, we had 2 Dawn, Law, Koala, Kid, Sabo, Borsellino, Rebecca, and Pika, which is in my deck, as I mentioned. So and that was box number 6. So that was the first one. So just for visualization, in this box we got anniversary card, secret Kaido, Gadatsu alt art, and then here we got Bello Betty leader alt art, Bello Betty character alt art, Zoro alt art, and then here we got Sakazuki alt art with Kaido alt art, and then number 3 was Sabo alt art leader with Manchuri and X Drake alt art. Number 2 was Eno leader alt art and Nami alt art, and number 1 was the anniversary alt art, the Gear 5 and the Gear 5 alt art. So yeah, one thing that I like, part of the reason I want to make this video is because if you guys like take this in, the top row of the case had let's get this out here. So leader, yeah, I have these in 1-touches. I'm a big fan of 1-touch cases. Okay, so yeah, so just like for reference here, guys, like where's my second? Oh, there it is. The top row of this case had both anniversary cards, okay? It had both SP cards, and it had all 4 leaders. The other hits were secret alt art. Had 4 rare alt arts, actually 5 rares with Gadatsu, 5 rare alt arts, and 1 secret regular. So this is like, to me, this is kind of crazy. You get like the main hits, right, are the leader alt arts, SP alt arts, and then the secret alt arts. These are like basically all the hits from the case. Now I talked to like, you know, a couple of my friends and stuff, and what I've kind of gathered is there's a lot of cases that are mapped like this, where you have all the leaders and SPs at the top, and then the bottom row is supposed to have the manga rare, if any. So I could open the last 6 boxes and there could be something special, but it could also just be completely dead. Now, very, very interesting. I've seen some people on Reddit and Facebook say that their case wasn't mapped this way. Now, I don't know again, like I don't know anything like for sure. Like this is all just like speculation, right? But to me, it seems like a lot of people did have their cases mapped this way. Now, if you are someone opening a case, you could pull all the hits from the top and then sell the bottom, but I don't recommend you do that. If anything, you should, tell the buyer, like if you're selling a box from a case, like look, this is what I've pulled, and this is what's left. Because imagine you're the buyer, you're trying to buy a box off someone thinking, oh, like there could be a leader hit, whatever, but like you don't know. Now the other thing is there could be something special, a big hit in that last 6 boxes. We don't know. I won't know until I finish opening the rest of them, which I'll probably do over the course of the next month or so. The reason I stopped is because, well, I got all the leaders, which is kind of what I was curious for, because I am gonna maybe be playing Sabo, and I kind of wanted I wanted Bello. These are the 3 that I wanted, and then I wanted Luffy. But because I got Sakazuki, I sold that, and now I can use that to buy Corazon and Luffy, so it kind of works out in the end. But I believe I have a playset of every SR that I need. The only thing that I'm missing is more secrets. But this card, I would only play this card in RP Luffy, and I haven't really been focusing on that deck too much lately, and I wouldn't run more than 2, max 3 anyways. So I have this on the altar, so if I really needed it, like, I'll just use this. But yeah, I kind of opened it for now, and the reason I stopped is another thing that I want to talk about is the prices on these boxes have gone through the roof. Like, I was looking on TCG the other day, and you know, I don't know, like, at the time of making this video, it was, boxes were going for almost 300 USD, which is insane to think about. Now, keeping that in mind, like, I likely won't be able to find another anniversary like OP-05 box at the price that I bought it at for a very long time. And I like opening cases. I mean, I like opening boxes and booster packs for the fun of it. Like, it's really fun to me to open it up, see what you get. You know, like, take a look at the artwork. Even as I'm just opening through to see like what I'm getting in the box, like, I really like taking my time. That's why I think out of the 6 boxes that I opened, I think I only recorded the opening of 3 of them. The reason is because I really like just taking the time. Like, obviously I want to show you guys, like, you know, what I got and stuff, but I also just want to, like, personally just go through each card and open them. And so with these boxes being so expensive, I was like, well, I don't want to rip through everything that I have right now, like, in one day, and then just have nothing to open for a while. So I figured, you know, I'll probably just drag it out a little bit, take my time with it, really just enjoy it, because that's what this game is about, right? At the end of the day, like, at the end of the day, guys, this is a game. This is a card game. Don't, like, spend money you don't have. Be smart about how you're spending it. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave the video off with that. If you have opened a case, or you know someone who has opened a case and you know about their mapping, please drop a comment. I'm just kind of curious to see, like, you know, what everybody else has gotten and what the hits have been. And yeah, and I'll leave it at that. So thanks for watching.